Hi guys, we will start the session within 5 minutes. Hi Rahul, the session will be in English only, but you can ask any doubt if you have any query, you can ask in Hindi also. Sir will going to answer in Hindi also.
Hello guys, good evening.
Good evening, sir. So, sir, I believe students are joining the class. So, as of now, you can start with the recap of yesterday's session. And if anyone wants to introduce themselves, you can ask their profile and everything.
Yeah, definitely. We'll start uh, from there.
Sure, sure.
Okay, so in this class, so everyone joined yesterday as well, right? Anyone like joined first time?
Hi, sir. Raj here. And
Okay, hi Raj.
we both are new here. Me and
Okay, okay.
so
So
this is our first.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll discuss yesterday like what is SOC and why it's important in IT security. Okay,
Mhm.
in cyber security. So we'll going to recap again. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
And like what domain you belongs to as of now, where you are working, like can you explain something?
Yeah. Right now we both are working in Mankind Pharma in information security. So
Okay,
about me, total I have 3 years of overall experience in information security and network security. Uh,
okay,
Earlier I worked at Infosys also, where
okay,
I handle Palo Alto firewalls. So you can say I was more into network security. And right
okay.
now, I'm in information security, handling incident management. Uh,
So you
security.
deal with the tools as well for network security monitoring tools like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I have
okay,
good hands-on in Palo Alto.
okay, okay, good, good. So you are aware about Panorama, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm aware about Panorama.
Okay, okay, good. So let me share my screen. It's visible.
Yeah, it's visible, sir.
Okay. So, see, we discussed already like SOC. This is Security Operations Center, and why we required the SOC. Why nowadays industries are looking towards the SOC. Like as Raj said, he worked on Palo Alto. That is a part of firewall. Okay, so they are also that is also a part of the security. The core security part is the firewall. Okay, but if we required something from the firewall or Raj's team, like the firewall team, required some of the log from the endpoint. Okay, so they need to contact with the endpoint, right? But in terms of SOC, where the SOC already implemented, so there Raj is directly going with SOC team and asking like these logs we required from the endpoint or any other, like he's working on the Palo Alto firewall, but someone is implementing WAF, okay, and they need coordination. They require some of the logs or some of the inputs from the WAF. So they need to contact the WAF team, and WAF is monitoring the another console, and Raj is monitoring from another console on Palo Alto, right? So they both the mutual conversation required. So a lot of time consumption is going there. But what SOC is doing, SOC is monitoring the firewall log, SOC is monitoring the WAF log, is monitoring the endpoint and the Windows log as well. So all the logs is monitored by the SOC. So whenever the requirement is there, they are going to contact with SOC directly, and SOC team will provide each and every information. So we have the core log, we can say the raw logs. Okay, so in that terms, we can provide everything as per their requirement. Even they required this is a particular time, like 26 Jan, we required the log of 5 p.m. So we can provide the 5 p.m. log of 26 Jan. So it depends on when you require. Like we have some of the backup policy for 1 year. Some of the organization keeping it for 6 months. So it depends, like where when the log required and what is your requirement. So it depends on that part. Okay. Any doubt? Okay. So we already discussed these things, but I'm like going to cover again because some of the people joined today. And anyone required the Hindi language, also you can ask. Anyone required? और किसी को हिंदी में भी कुछ टर्म्स चाहिए या लाइक दे आर expecting to deliver in the Hindi as well, so we can go with that as well.
Hi
Okay, so
guys.
keep hi.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. So guys, let me know if anyone not able to understand Hindi. Is there anyone? मतलब कोई ऐसा है जिसको हिंदी ना समझ में आता हो, मतलब उनको ओनली इंग्लिश चाहिए? सो अगर सभी हिंदी में कंफर्टेबल है, सो लेट लेट मी टेल सो दैट अभी सर जो है हिंदी और इंग्लिश मिक्स में भी स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं, वी कैन। राम्या, राजन, शेख,
All good, sir. All.
के अरविंद, एनीवन लाइक हु इज नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी?
Okay, we'll continue in English, and sometimes if you have any doubt, anything lacking from your understanding, so directly ask. Okay,
श्योर सर।
so move. Yeah, that is a good way. And like in security, definitely you are going to deal with a lot of mostly the foreign clients like US, UK, and Japanese clients. So definitely you need to work on those English part as well because that is much required. Okay. And in security, like I'm sharing one terms like you are not going to deal with some of the endpoint users like end users directly, like someone using their desktop or this type of things. So rarely you are going to be the end user. You need to connect with their directors, their managers. Okay, some of the network lead. So these type of people you are going to make the conversation and going to deal with those people. So I think if you have something lacking in English, so definitely you need to look into that and try to resolve those issues as well. Work on those parts. Try to uh, speak as much as possible. So that is only going to be resolve that issue. Okay. And if something required in Hindi, so definitely I am from North India, so definitely I am going to deliver it. Okay, guys, can we move forward? Okay. So, so these are the parts we are going to cover in SOC. Like these are the some of the terms that you are going to deal with every day. Like SIEM. SIEM is a tool. Okay. So, just a second. Okay. So SIEM is a tool that is monitoring our alerts. So monitoring the logs actually. So SIEM means security information and event management. Okay, security information and event management. So you need to do like event management. What is event? Anyone can explain what is event? So see, event is like you are doing something on particular time. Okay, you can say like you clicked something, you do something. So a collection of event is called log. Okay, so sometimes you are going with the some of old days of interviewers, so they are going to ask these questions as well. So many of the like you can consider 1 second of time, and in which 1 second, in between 1 second, how much event generated, and that is collected by the in terms of log. So log is always measured in terms of 1 minute, 1 second. So it depends on the time frame. Okay. So someone is asking what is log. So you can say like the collection of events in a particular time frame is called log. Okay. So log collection. So lot of events we are collecting from the different tools. So a lot of log source. So what is the log source? Log source is that generating the logs, your server, your system, your firewall, okay, your web. So these things that is generating the log. That log is collecting into SIEM and we are storing the log in SIEM. The raw log, we are collecting the raw log and we are parsing it. We are going to see what is parsing and how we are parsing the logs. Okay. So parsing means nothing but just capturing the required information. Just like कोई log है around 1 GB like एक log है जिसमें lot of information are there. So उसमें से हमें कुछ information चाहिए. Okay. So we are going to see like how parsing involved. तो उस इंफॉर्मेशन के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, लाइक पार्सर एक टूल होता है, सो उस टूल के थ्रू हम उसमें से सिर्फ उतना ही लॉग को चॉप करेंगे, लाइक जितना लॉग हमें रिक्वायर्ड है, लाइक किसी लॉग में सोर्स आईपी, डेस्टिनेशन आईपी एंड हमें इवेंट आईडी, ये 3 चीज चाहिए, और बट उसमें बहुत सारे इंफॉर्मेशन है, तो वी आर जस्ट कैप्चरिंग द आवर रिक्वायर्ड इंफॉर्मेशन, so that is called the parsing. Okay. So after parsing, we are feeding it on console of SIEM. So when we are going to learn the architecture of SIEM, so there we are going to see these all terms, like how we are parsing, how we are collecting the log, what type of ports we are using. Okay. So these things we are going to understand in log SIEM. Okay. So in log collection, there are two methods we are going to use, push and pull method. So these are the log collection methods. We are also we will see those, and log sources. So different log sources like Linux logs we are also capturing. We are capturing the Windows logs. We are capturing the firewall logs. So those all logs we capture and we feed into the SIEM tool, and we are monitoring over the SIEM console. So here we are going to learn the SIEM Splunk. So in that terms, we are going to install, we are going to generate the logs, we are going to feed some log, and we are going to investigate that log particularly one by one. Okay. Any doubt? Okay. Like thereafter, we are moving to threat intel. So threat intelligence is like something is happening in market and you are unknown. So there are a lot of threat intel source, just like just you consider your policing. So पुलिस के पास भी बहुत सारा इंटेल होता है, लाइक उनके खबरी होते हैं जो उनको इंटेल प्रोवाइड करते हैं, राइट। सेम तरीके से हमारे पास इन सिक्योरिटी डोमेन वी हैव लॉट ऑफ इंटेल कंपनीज, दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग द इंटेल फ्रॉम द मार्केट। लाइक जस्ट जस्ट कंसीडर किसी एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में एक अटैक हुआ, बट वो अटैक तो बाहर पता लोगों को नहीं चलेगा, बट दे हैव सच कैपेबिलिटी, सच टाइप ऑफ इंटेल, दे कैप्चर दोज इंफॉर्मेशन कि अटैक कैसे हुआ, किसने किया, कहाँ से हुआ, एग्जैक्ट अटैक का टैक्टिक्स क्या था, टेक्निक्स क्या थी, कौन से आईपी इन्वॉल्वमेंट था, क्या यूआरएल्स थी। So these all are they are capturing and they are providing to the different organization. So उससे benefit क्या होगा? Those organization proactively working on those IOC. So that intel is called IOC. IOC is inter I like on that terms like IOC में हमें आईपी मिल सकती है, यूआरएल मिल सकता है, हैश मिल सकता है किसी पर्टिकुलर फाइल का। ओके, तो डिफरेंट थिंग दैट इज कॉल्ड इंडिकेटर ऑफ कंप्रोमाइजेस। तो उस अटैक में कौन कौन सी चीजें कंप्रोमाइजेस में हमारी हेल्प की थी, लाइक कौन से आईपी का इन्वॉल्वमेंट था उस कंप्रोमाइज में, कौन सी यूआरएल्स का इन्वॉल्वमेंट था, व्हाट पोर्ट दे यूज, सो ईच एंड एवरीथिंग दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग थ्रू द इंटेल। Okay, and they are getting paid those intelligence. I will prefer the Gartner is a very good intelligence as of now in market. EY is also providing some of the intel. IBM is a very reputed organization that is providing the intel. So IBM X Force is a intel entity. Okay, apart from that, a lot of intel organization nowadays in market. On that basis, they can also provide some of the threat hunting type of activities and some of the details. तो हम उस चीज को अपने इन्वायरमेंट में थ्रेट हंटिंग कर पाए। हम वी आर क्रिएटिंग सम ऑफ द हाइपोथेसिस। ओके, तो डूइंग द सम ऑफ द थ्रेट हंट एंड उसके इसके अलावा हमारे पास और सारी चीजें लाइक देयर इज अ साइट माइट्री फ्रेमवर्क। सो देयर दैट इज अ फ्रीवेयर, और उसको ऑल सिक्योरिटी पीपल एंड द अदर गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज उस प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज करती है। एंड ऑल्सो वी आर गोइंग टू सी हाउ वी यूज दैट माइट्री फ्रेमवर्क। ओके, सो देयर वी आर गेटिंग द टीटीपीज इज टेक्टिक्स एंड टेक्निक्स। ओके, सो रियल अटैक में कौन सी टेक्निक अटैकर ने यूज की एंड व्हाट टेक्टिक्स दे आर यूजिंग, पर्टिकुलर टेक्टिक्स, कितने टेक्निक, जस्ट लाइक देयर इज अ टेक्टिक वी कैन से इनिशियल एक्सेस। तो इनिशियल एक्सेस में कौन कौन सी टेक्निक्स उसने यूज की, आरडीपी लिया इनिशियल एक्सेस के लिए या समथिंग सम अदर तरीके से किया इनिशियल एक्सेस लिया, तो वो सारी चीजें हमें माइट्री फ्रेमवर्क से मिल जाती हैं। उस चीज को वी आर गोइंग टू इम्प्लीमेंट इनटू आवर लॉग्स। तो वो चीजें भी हम देखेंगे अपने सॉक के रिगार्डिंग। ओके, एनी डाउट गाइस? एटलीस्ट यू कैन स्पीक, सो इतना रहेगा कि लाइक इंटरेस्टिंग सेशन होगा। और ओके, moving forward the reporting part. So in reporting part, we have to prepare a lot of reports in terms of security review reports. So in that, like what type of alerts generated into SIEM, what type of alerts generated over EDR. So EDR is endpoint security tools. So there हाउ मच दैट इज अ बिहेवियर बेस्ड टूल। तो वहां पे क्या क्या चीजें जनरेट हुई और कितने लॉग्स जनरेट हुए, सॉरी कितने अलर्ट्स जनरेट हुए, एनी टाइप ऑफ मालवेयर वी फाउंड इन ट्रू पॉजिटिव केसेस। ट्रू पॉजिटिव मीन्स रियल अटैक हुआ, तो उस पे हमने क्या काम किया, तो वो सारी चीजें, देयर इज अ ट्रेंड ऑफ 4 वीक ऑफ ट्रेंड वी नीड टू शो those all things we have to prepare in the reporting part. Apart from that, also there are a lot of audits are going on. So in that audits, internal audits, sometimes organization is initiating the internal audits every quarter and every year. Also, a lot of external audits are going there. तो एक्सटर्नल ऑडिट्स में वो हमको जो डेटा मांगेंगे वो डेटा भी हमें देना पड़ेगा. लाइक दे आर आस्किंग दिस, like we required 1st of August to 15th of August raw logs, so we need to provide. They are asking, we required the privilege access or local administrator rights, like how many local administrators are present in this server, so we need to provide that data as well. If someone is some auditors is asking how many users having the RDP access, so definitely we need to provide those things. So these reports also the SOC team is generating. Okay, even it can be possible by the
Sir,
server team. Yeah, go ahead.
sir, what is the EDR?
EDR,
EDR का
EDR, okay, I will explain. So EDR, आपने इससे पहले एंटीवायरस सुना था? What is antivirus?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is the enhanced version of antivirus. Okay, and antivirus में there is a signature patterns होते थे, और that pattern we need to update, or that company, like if you are using some of the antivirus from Symantec, okay, that is a famous one. So Symantec is what they are doing, they are capturing the signature in terms of hash, IPs, or those type of things, and they are updating into their versions. Okay, and that antivirus is installed into some of the system. तो वहां पे अगर उस चीज से, उस सिग्नेचर से कुछ मैच कर रहा है इस सिस्टम में, तो उस चीज को अलर्ट के रूप में जनरेट करेगा, लाइक इट ट्रिगर्स, इट्स अ वायरस, इट्स अ मालवेयर, वट एवर. ओके, बट ईडीआर इज वन स्टेप उससे आगे है. सो ईडीआर इज कॉल्ड एंड पॉइंट डिटेक्शन एंड रिस्पॉन्स. Okay, this is a tool. So nowadays Microsoft Defender and CrowdStrike, these both EDR is widely used. Okay, ये क्या करता है, ये बिहेवियर बेस्ड यूज होता है. ये क्या करेगा, इसमें कोई सिग्नेचर हम नहीं डालेंगे, लाइक उसे पता है कि योर एक्सेल इज का बिहेवियर क्या है. जस्ट लाइक अगर कोई आपके घर में है, तो यू नो अबाउट दैट चाइल्ड, लाइक इसका बिहेवियर क्या है, ये इस टाइप से इसका गुड बिहेवियर है, बट अगर इससे कुछ डिफरेंट करेगा, सो दिस इज अ बैड बिहेवियर, राइट. यू हैव टू डिसाइड. सो सेम टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स ईडीआर इज डूइंग. ईडीआर इज हैविंग द बिहेवियर एनालिसिस. ये क्या करेगा, लाइक एक्सेल का जो बिहेवियर है, इसमें हम डेटा फीड करेंगे, डेटा रीड करेंगे, राइट करेंगे, और नॉर्मल सीट बनाएंगे, टेबल बनाएंगे, राइट. बट if we are that Excel is having some of the malicious content, so that misbehaving, that is doing some other type of stuff as well. So उस चीज को टारगेट करेगा और उसको एक डिटेक्शन देगा हमें कि लाइक दिस फाइल इज बिहेविंग, मिसबिहेविंग, दिस इज हैविंग सम ऑफ द एबनॉर्मल बिहेवियर. ओके, तो
यस
दिस
सर,
इज अ
उस पे
फुल्ली.
अलर्ट रेज कर देगा ना, मतलब कि
हाँ
जैसे हम
राइट, अलर्ट
मिसबिहेवियर
रेज
कर
कर,
रहे हैं.
राइट, अलर्ट रेज कर देगा. फिर उसमें क्या होता है कि वो एआई बेस्ड टूल है. ओके, उसमें काफी हद तक ऑटोमेशन हो चुका है. ठीक है, सो वो क्या
यस सर.
करेगा कि उस फाइल को स्कैन करेगा ऑटोमेटिकली विदाउट योर इंटरवेंशन. ऑटोमेटिकली उस फाइल को स्कैन करेगा एंड उसकी हैश वैल्यू देगा. उस फाइल में मलिशियस क्या है वो चीज आपको बताएगा. उसके कारण कौन से कमांड रन हो सकते हैं या रन हुए हैं, अगर हुए हैं तो वो बताएगा, इवन पावर सेल में हुए हैं या कहाँ हुए हैं. ठीक है, फाइल का लोकेशन क्या है, रूट कहाँ पे है. ठीक है, सो वो फाइल का प्रोसेस कैसे होता है, सो इट कैन प्रोवाइड ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. प्रोसेस ट्री भी ऑटोमेटिकली दे देगा, हैश दे देगा, फाइल पाथ दे देगा, एनी यूआरएल्स अगर हैं तो वो भी दे देगा. ठीक है, अगर आपने एक्सेस दे रखा है तो उस फाइल को कंटेन कर देगा. कंटेन मीन्स नेटवर्क से बाहर कर देगा. अगर किसी सिस्टम में मालवेयर इंस्टॉल हो गया और आपने अगर एक्सेस दे दिया, ठीक है, फर्स्टली ये तो फाइल कंटेन करता है. सिस्टम कंटेनमेंट हम मैनुअली करते हैं मोस्ट ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में। बट इफ यू हैव प्रोवाइडेड सच टाइप ऑफ एक्सेस कि ये ऑटोमेटिकली एक्शन ले सके, सो इट कैन ऑटोमेटिकली कैन गेट इट एक्शन। ओके, सो EDR इज अ वेरी ब्रिलियंट टूल नाउ डेज।
Yes, sir.
ओके, सो हम देखेंगे इसमें कि कैसे एनालिसिस करते हैं, कैसे ट्रिगर करता है, और व्हाट टाइप ऑफ अलर्ट्स, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ डिटेल्स वी आर एबल टू सी ओवर देयर। ओके, इसके थ्रू हम सैंडबॉक्सिंग कर सकते हैं। यू नो अबाउट सैंडबॉक्सिंग?
No, sir.
Okay, so sandboxing is basically we are we are scanning some of the particular file. Okay, so उस particular file में scan करके हम निकालेंगे कि लाइक इस ये फाइल एक्चुअल में समथिंग मलिशियस है या नॉर्मल फाइल है। ओके, तो दैट इज कॉल्ड
Oh,
सैंडबॉक्स। तो उसके थ्रू भी हम EDR के थ्रू हम सैंडबॉक्सिंग कर सकते हैं। ऑल्सो इफ योर सिस्टम इज अटैक्ड बाय सम ऑफ द मालवेयर, ओके, तो उस मालवेयर को हम EDR के थ्रू ही रिमूव करेंगे। एंड अगेन हम सिस्टम को स्कैन करेंगे EDR के थ्रू। फुल सिस्टम, देर इज अ फुल स्कैन एंड क्विक स्कैन। तो जब आप फुल स्कैन करोगे तो ये अराउंड 2 आवर्स ऑफ टाइम लेगा, एंड इट स्कैन्स योर ईच एंड एवरी फोल्डर एंड एवरी फाइल्स एंड ट्राई टू आइडेंटिफाई एनी मालवेयर हिडन इनटू योर सिस्टम। ओके, तो इवन हम लोग इसको वीकली स्केड्यूल भी करते हैं कि ऑटोमेटिक स्कैन करते रहे। और सम कभी अगर ऐसा कुछ लाइक some users downloaded some of the files from email, some other third party URLs and over there, so we find it out like EDR ने तो alert generate कर दिया, we analyzed, and again we are going to scan that system from EDR. So EDR is a very necessary tool nowadays in SOC. So SIEM and EDR, these both are the heartbeat of the SOC. Okay.
okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Then after we are coming to aggregation and correlation. So correlation, actually we are relating two of the things and we are generating some of the correlation rules. तो टीम में क्या होगा, लाइक हमें कोई लॉग मॉनिटर करना है, सो डेफिनेटली अगर हमारे पास कुछ पैटर्न रहेगा जिससे मैच करके और हम अलर्ट को ट्रिगर करें, राइट, बिकॉज वी आर कैप्चरिंग ईच एंड एवरी लॉग। So we are writing some of the rules in SIEM that can generate the alerts. Okay, so that is called under the correlation rules. So there we are writing manually. We will see how we write and how it works. Okay. उसके बाद research and development, like something betterment, we are always looking for that, like how we can better going to monitor our environment, and how to enhance our monitoring. Okay, some of the tools. And also in research part we are going for the some of the malware analysis and threat hunt type of things also we are doing under that. So these things we are also doing. And in ticketing part, so I think if you are in IT, so definitely you worked on some of the ticketing tools like Jira and some of the ServiceNow, okay, BMC Remedy. So these tools are we are using one of the tools. So currently I'm using ServiceNow, but I used BMC Remedy, I used Jira as well. Okay. So one of the tools, like how we raise the incident, what is priority, what is severity, and how to we prioritize the things, we prioritize the alert. So these things also we are going to see. Okay. So these are the overall SOC, what we are dealing with as of now. So any doubt you have, anyone? Okay.
सर
Let's move.
टिकटिंग का वर्क क्या है?
Ticketing, like just for नॉलेज बेस आप बोल सकते हो, और टू फॉलो द प्रोसेस। लाइक अगर मान लो कि आपके पास कोई अलर्ट आया, राइट, एंड दैट इज ऑन हाई सिवियरिटी, और कुछ अलर्ट्स ऐसे हैं लाइक दैट इज ऑन नॉर्मल। सो आप कैटेगराइज कैसे करोगे उस चीज को? अगर आज किसी अलर्ट पे आप काम कर रहे हो, कल 10 अलर्ट और आ गए, तो आपको कैसे पता कि ये अलर्ट पे हम काम कर रहे थे, राइट? So to delivered in proper manner, we are using some of the ticketing tool. Also, they have a huge database. So like if we did something today and we are going to see some of the details after 1 year, so definitely we need some of the database, some of the maintenance required there. So these things we can find it out from the ticketing tool like ServiceNow. So just if you are going to uh, build one server, so server team raise on task one ticket, they are updating each and every details from there. Okay, on that particular task. If someone other team is going to install the antivirus over there, so they are going to see like what type of configuration and when it installed, who is the owner, what type of environment this is, production or test environment. Okay, so each and everything is mentioned over there. So this is for information sharing, the betterment. So these things we are going to follow. So security people is are also following this type of ticketing tools and the environment. Also, there is a agile model. So definitely some of the organization are proactively approaching those things. The agile model. So the different models the different organization are following for process management, so project management. So those people are also aware about these things. They are updating, they are taking some of the information, some of the reports. If you require to generate some of the reports, like how many tickets has been closed, how many incidents. So definitely that is a better way to get it updated.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I suggest to go with the some of the free trainings on service now. You can also go over there and you can understand like how to create. Also, we are going to cover in this module also. We are going to cover how to create the service now task incident and how we update, how we close, how we update the nodes. So each and everything we are going to see. Okay,
Okay, sir.
guys, any other doubt? Anyone? Okay, moving further. So SOC functions. So in that SOC function, like what we do actually in SOC part. So we are alert management. We are monitoring the alert, managing the alert, each and everything from alert perspective. Okay, just like some alert generated from the firewall end. So definitely we are going to monitor it as well. Like something is allowed, some malicious traffic is blocked. But definitely we have to monitor that alert, like why it's allowed and why it's blocked. So we have something to involve there, and we need to identify like why this type of activity happened. Okay, so either it's false positive or it's true positive, but we need to update it. We need to monitor it. Okay, incident response, like there are 5 steps in incident response. So we are going to see like how we are managing, like preparation, identification, containment, eradication, and lesson learning. So we are going to learn these things, these incident response cycle lesson. Uh, so we will see like how we are managing the incidents in the SOC environment. Okay, log management. So we are managing the logs. Just I told you like 1 years of logs we are managing, but a real time of monitoring as well. So something happened today. So on the real time, the stock is capturing the details and it's showing through alert. Okay. So log management we are also doing. So we are going to see like how to learn the raw logs. Okay. So these all things we are going to show. Just a second. Please. Okay. The compliance part, in compliance, like a lot of rules in terms of the framework. So every organization, like if you are working in the IT industry, if you are working in the finance, if you are working in the healthcare industry, so every industry having some of the framework, and we need to update it, like work as per the framework decided. Like healthcare industry is working on the HIPAA. HIPAA is one of the framework, just like those ISO 27001, SOC 2 is a framework. So every organization is definitely they are uh, following some of one of the compliance framework. So on that part, there is audits going on. So internal and external audits are going on. So on that basis, you have to provide the data. Okay. So there are a lot of reports on that basis. Someone is asking, just I discussed local administrator report, RDP type of reports, and group and membership reports. So different type of reports they are asking, and you need to provide all those things as per their requirement. So definitely, if you are in SOC and you have good hands-on, mostly the L2 or L3 people are the part of the SOC audits as well. Okay. Then after the monitoring part, the proactive monitoring, so these things we are also doing in the SOC environment, and the security intelligence we already discussed. So recovery and remediation, like something happened, some malware attack happened, your system encrypted. So how we recover those things, and how to delete the malware, how to recover the file that is already encrypted, or so these things we are also working on. Like there are a lot of procedures how to deal with the malware. We are going to see those things as well. Okay. And security posture and refinement also, like we have quarterly uh, review to our SOPs, a review to like fine tune our rules. So these things we are also working upon. So if something, some rules is written and there is a lot of false positive cases we are getting, false positive alerts we are getting on daily basis. So definitely we are going to uh, fine tune that rule and try to remove some of the anomalies that is not required, or that is a true not true. So definitely we are going to remove those things. So this is called under the fine tuning part. So every quarter we have to review all the rules. So these things also the part of the SOC. Okay. Any doubt, guys? Is it clear ना? ऐसा तो नहीं कि like you are hesitating to ask something. Okay, considering all good. So moving forward, so these are the benefits of getting a SOC for cybersecurity. What is benefit to like SOC? Okay, if you have a console of firewall team, if a console of server team, so why we are going to implement and invest huge amount of money there in SOC? So firstly, the enhanced security measures. So every team's log and on the real RTR is we can say in RTR real time response. So we can say we are doing real time response in SOC team. Okay, so there is no delay. We are monitoring the real time logs. We are responding the real time logs. Okay, so in SOC that is a very large point in the SOC that we are doing. Then after validation of cybersecurity diligence. So in there also, like if something is happening, so there is we need to decide like it's actual thing or not. We need to monitor very quickly. if something happened, so just like endpoint team is not able to detect, okay, so there is a lot of tools other apart from the endpoint, a lot of procedures to get it identified. So on real time, we need to identify like it's actual thing happened or not happened. This is attack or not. Okay. Sometimes a lot of penetration testing activity happened and the SOC team is not aware about those things. Okay. So we need to investigate treat as a real and but even that is a false positive and that is some of the drill type of activity. But we need to treat as a real and we need to respond as a real. Okay. So every quarter we are also going to be tested by the organization. Okay. So maintain the business continuity means there is no lacking. If you implemented the SOC and you have a good amount of people that is a trained SOC analyst, so definitely they have a trend on Steam, they have trend on the tools like EDR, NDR. So definitely they are having the capability to monitor it in quickly manner. So these all are under the part of the defensive security. So they are defending the attack and they are able to defend. So there is no doubt every SOC analyst is a brilliant in like in mind. So they are doing a brilliant job. So if you have invested in SOC and any organization have built up their SOC, so definitely there is a very quick real-time response they are providing. Okay. And if some organization is don't have like not having the SOC implemented, so they are outsourcing. So there is a two type of environment nowadays, in-house SOC and MSSP. We will discuss that. So in-house, your or own organization is having the SOC internally. They are monitoring their own logs and they are doing the real-time response. They are providing all the remediations, all the containment part, all the eradication part, they are doing internally. Okay, that is a part of internal SOC. But if you don't have such type of amount to invest into SOC, you can outsource it. So lot of organization that is providing MSSP. Okay, so that is called MSSP, managed security services. And this is a part of the SOC, and they are providing the all the tools. They are capturing your all logs, and they are providing the services to you. So on that basis, you can outsource your organization as a security part, and they can measure it. Okay, they can monitor and they can identify you all these things. So nowadays, a lot of organizations are having the MSSP type of environment, and they are providing support to the different organizations. Okay, but in-house is very cool environment, just for uh, as per my view. But because MSSP having a lot of clients, different clients to work with, so on that part, a lot of work and the work culture, you can say, compare. But learning is definitely in MSSP having the good learning as compared to in-house because you deal with a lot of customers, their environment, their tools. So that is a very good learning perspective. Okay, in doubt, guys? Okay, so from tomorrow we are going to start the basic of networking part. Okay, and from there we are going to start with IP addressing and some of the uh, OSI models. Okay,
So,
and
sir,
yeah, go ahead.
for you and I have some questions. Will not-
Yes,
Hello, hello. Am I
hello.
audible?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Audible.
Yeah, yeah. At morning, I was speaking with your representative, sir.
Okay.
He told me that the total duration of the course is 2 months, right?
Yeah.
And in that 2 months, you guys are teaching Splunk, QRadar, and Sentinel, right? Three tools.
Okay.
So I assume that for proficiency, each tool ideally requires at least 2 months. So basically, first question is like, how will you cover the entire syllabus with hands-on practice in just 2 months? And the
And
second thing is, will you provide hands-on lab for every tool? And if yes, for how many days will this lab will be available?
okay. So the first question is for three SIEM tools. Okay. So no organization is having more than one SIEM tool. Okay. And every SIEM tool having the same architecture. Okay. So as of now, we can have the community version of Splunk. Okay. As a SIEM tool.
Okay.
So that is providing 1 month of free access for a student account.
Hmm.
Okay. So you can, like, we are going to install that theme tool into your personal laptop. Okay. We can go with the some of the I can capture some of the logs from organization. Okay, real time log, and we can feed it into your theme tool. Okay. We can go with the investigation part, and we can try to see the false positive and true positive cases, dashboard creation, rule creation, each and everything. Okay.
Mhm.
And also we can guide you how to go with the their official certifications. Okay. Sometimes it's free, sometimes it's not free. So when the window is open for free time, definitely we'll guide you and we'll get it certified from the official as well, from a Splunk side. Okay. And if we talk about the QRadar and the Microsoft Sentinel,
Continue.
so these three tools, anyone you can like understand anyone the architecture, the working environment. So definitely you are going to see, like, I worked on a Splunk, but if you train me on the different tools, so I can work on those as well. So there is you can you are right. We are not going to cover all three tools in 1 month or 2 months. That is not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are going with the Splunk. You can see, you go on Google and try to search the top SIEM tools. So definitely Splunk is on first rank.
Hmm.
Okay. And why it's first rank? Because of their community version. Because they have a huge community. And also for 1 month they are providing as a free. Okay. So that is the first thing. Second is their search headers. Okay. So searching like some query you are running. So Splunk is having the good capacity. So it is providing the accurate data. Whatever you are searching, it's providing the accurate data. Okay. So in that terms, we are going to see the Splunk end to end. Okay. Apart from that, we are going with the EDR. EDR tool, one EDR we are going to cover CrowdStrike. And if the CrowdStrike free version is going to install, so that is okay. Otherwise, I have captured all those things, A to Z, like how we work each and every alert and everything. There is a proper detailed SOPs, and we are going if something is there, or we can go with the Microsoft Defender as well. So Microsoft Defender we can install our systems and try to do some of the activity in freeware. All the activities are not available. Okay, for every tool. It's not for Defender only. If you are going for free version of any tool, so that is not providing the all the access. Okay, there is a lot of pro type of access is required, that is provided by all very costly tools. Okay, so we are going to see those tools as well after installation, and how we analyze, how we install. So each and everything we are going to see. Apart from that, we are going to see the service now as a ticketing part.
Mhm.
Okay. And one phishing email analysis, we are going to see like how we analyze the phishing. We are going to use different tools like MX Toolbox, IBM Export. So these tools as a freeware we are going to use Virus Total. So we are going to use these tools. Palos also we are going to use. And someone is from Panorama, right? So Panorama Palo Alto is also not providing the community version, right?
Yeah.
So we have captured some of the like allowed, denied, the rules and the dashboard. Okay, like where we can see what type of command we have to run. So all those things we capture and we will like having one of the session over there as well. Apart from that, we are having the session of the different type of attack, how we deal with the real-time attack, how we go with the malware analysis. Okay, raw log analysis. Firstly, we are going to start with the raw log analysis, and then after we'll going to see how to something brute force happened. So how to identify that is a brute force, how we analyze that end to end. Is the true positive? If something is true positive, then what we are going to going to perform further. So these are all things we are going to see. Okay. Then after a lot of terminologies like MITRE framework, we are going to see. We are going to see the cyber kill chain. Okay, DOS, DDoS attacks. So different attacks that is highlighted, ransomware attack. So we have captured and we have already built up the SOPs. So like when attack happens, so what we investigate and what we block. So each and everything we need to going to cover these things. So, but yeah, in theme part, we are going to learn one theme that is Splunk.
You're fine, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
So guys, if you have any query, any question, this is the right time to ask.
Yeah.
And Raj, I believe you said that you have two more friends who are joining with you, Ameya and Vaishnavi, right?
Yeah, I guess Vaishnav is not here right now, but Amit.
Okay, okay, Ameya. So if they have any doubt, any query, they can ask right now, related to the content. Amaya, Antonio, Arvind, Harshit, Prakash, Rakesh, Ramya, Samya, Vinod. Any doubt, any query?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. So, guys, we will see you tomorrow. And as sir already informed you that we are going to start from the basics of networking only. So, sir, any inputs you want to share here?
No, just basic, like we are going to start with the TCPs, IPs, okay, and OSI models. So basically, these things, like a lot of people who are not from the IT background directly, so definitely they need to these revise. So we're going to start with those topics, and then after we'll move forward towards the security topics. So after I think 2 class or 3 class, we can take it for the networking part, and then after we'll move forward with the security concepts and all. Okay, guys. But like there is one suggestion, like you have to speak as much as possible because security is not a silent field, definitely. Okay, so yesterday we also discussed these things. So as much as you are vocal, so that is a benefit for you. So try to like ask the questions, and like if we are going to learn, so definitely you are looking some of the change, some of the betterment. So go with those things, and we'll provide a lot of homeworks to you guys. So we'll ask those homeworks like you are going to perform those things or not, because like here we are just spending 1 hour or 2 hours, so that is not going to help without your hard work. Okay, so go with like associate. We'll guide how to associate with other TIs over the LinkedIn or other portals. There are a lot of TIs that is freeware, and they are providing a lot of details regarding the cyber security on daily basis, what is happening in market. So definitely you need to capture all those things. A lot of times you appeared into interviews, so interviewer will ask uh, what the latest attack happened, what latest vulnerability is there. Okay, so these things you need to aware, like what is happening, what is going on in security parameter, what is dark wave, what is happened, what happened on dark web today. Okay, so these things you need to learn from like your own will guide you, and a lot of things like you need to cover all whole your networking. So if you don't have the content, so institute will provide you the CCNA type of recap courses. So you can go with those things and try to recap your all topics from the networking deeply, because the core part of the cybersecurity is the networking. So definitely you need to like good sounds, good technical sound on the networking part as well. Okay. If you have any doubt, any confusion, like you want to connect with me, so ask to institute. They will provide my number and they are going to connect with directly. So there is no problem. Okay, guys, can we conclude today's session?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for
Thank you
joining.
so much, sir, and thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow at same time, 9:30 p.m. Yes, Prakash, you want to say something? Prakash? Okay, guys, thank you. Good night.